Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Since 8 p.m. Eastern today, we've been saluting one of the great losses in the movie world this year, the late Peter O'Toole, who died December 14th at the age of 81. What he left behind, though, was a genuine treasure trove of amazing performances, many of which will endure, I'm sure, as long as movies are shown. The Peter O'Toole movie we have for you next is also one of his best and one of his most underrated. It's from MGM in 1969, Goodbye, Mr. Chips, a new version of what had been one of the great movie hits of 30 years earlier, 1939's Goodbye, Mr. Chips, which has starred Robert Donat and Greer Garson. The big difference between the two versions is this newer one is a musical. Yeah, Peter O'Toole sings. And for many people who only know Peter O'Toole as D.E. Lawrence or as Henry II, you're going to be really pleasantly surprised, I think, at how well he talks, sings his songs, and how good he is as the beloved school teacher, Mr. Chipping, known to his students as Chips. Now, it's a film that many moviegoers passed up when it came out, and for all the wrong reasons. Very few movie fans gave it a chance because they so fondly remembered that original 1939 version of the story. Not fair, although one can understand their reasoning, I guess. That first Mr. Chips was a classic, and it sounded, well, kind of foolish to take a story that was so good and mess it up with music. In the 1960s, a lot of very good stories were being messed up with the addition of music. There had even been a musicalized stage version of Gone with the Wind done at that time, and that was bad enough to be painful. Bottom line, people didn't go to see this new musical version of Goodbye, Mr. Chips, which is a pity because it's a very good film. You could call it underrated gem, in fact. But do stick around, give it a try. I think you'll like it. Here from 1969, directed by Herbert Ross, also with a great addition of Petula Clark in her great singing voice, plus Sir Michael Redgrave and Sean Phillips, who at the time was Mrs. Peter O'Toole. So here, directed by Herbert Ross, based on a beloved story by James Hilton, with a screenplay by Terence Rattigan, songs by Leslie Bricusse. Great people. Here's the 1969 musical version of Goodbye, Mr. Chips.